Hello and welcome back. The cute silhouette of a gaunt man in the distance. Very cute, right? No, not really. But are we ready to collect some gloom webs from the old forest? Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. Either way, we should do it, right? Because this is our quest. Okay. Well, let's see, guys. We have some ways to go, but not too long, into the old forest. The southern portion of it, the northern part goes into Breland. I have to admit, I'm a little embarrassed. I have been to the old forest, even as a kid in Bree, but I haven't been to the southern portion. Maybe because I was told it was too dangerous, though I don't remember such a thing being told to me, but maybe just instinctively I felt I shouldn't leave the borders of Bree. And that's that. All this to say that I'm new to this, so let's try it together. Also, I want to apologize in general about my recordings. I have some issues where if I choose to record only the game, meaning the borders of the screen as pertaining to the window of LOTRO, I run into some issues, and that's why I'm recording full screen whatever appears on my computer, which means that every time I switch to pause or whatever, or do other recording, I have to from time to time adjust the recording. Then you'll see something beyond the game, like the borders of the window of the recording software I use, or stuff like that. And I understand it's not ideal, and I apologize, but before I was able, using the software that I use, to just record the game window and nothing else, and it was fine. With some updates that they introduced, that's no longer the case. I'll just lose content if I do it, and that's why I record anything that shows up on my screen, game window or otherwise. And so inevitably you'll see some artifacts every now and then in the episode. Once they fix that, I'll probably revert back to my older behavior, but for now just please excuse my videos. And I don't have the time to edit out because they last for like a less fraction of a second, those cases. It's very hard to just edit it out when it's so brief. Okay, enough of me rambling about insignificant stuff. Let us walk into the forest. I guess I was managing my fear of going into this part of the forest, and that's why I was rambling about unrelated stuff. Okay, we're finding some spiders here, somewhat tougher creatures than elsewhere in Cardolan. But I'm still determined to collect some gloom webs. Yeah, the old forest in this section looks different from the breedy one. Netting glade. Okay. It's a little more open, at least in these cases. It's less suffocating than in Breland. At least in this portion. Okay, netting glade. I hope there will be lore associated with that place. But I might be wrong. Let's see. No. There is netting glade. Local legends speak of terraced gardens that once sprawled across the hill known as Netting Glade, long before it was the home of terrible spiders spinning their deadly silks. It was a beautiful place of flowers, fruits, and fountains. Wow. And we can see some of the terraced things potentially here. It is said even the Lady Galadriel herself toured the paths in ancient days, wandering with a soft smile among the roses. Wait, why did she have a soft smile among the roses? I mean, aren't roses spooky? Just jesting here. Okay, so... Ooh. forest lurker. You got me, lurker, and then I got you. Oops, another one. Okay. Let's see. So this is a gloom web indeed. The silvery strands of this spider webbing stick to anything they touch. So how is that useful for medicine? I'm not sure, but we'll see in due time. Okay. So there's another gloom web here. Okay. Another lurker, of course. Of course, there will be more lurkers. Okay. There's another one over there. Yet another lurker? Where? Okay. I'll find you. I'm surprised there's no deed for spider slaying in Cardolan. If you ask me, there should be a spider slayer deed in every single region of Middle-earth where there are spiders. Which is most of Middle-earth. But okay. Here's the second one. Ooh, Old Forest Queen. I wonder if there will be a quest associated with that creature. But we can try to defeat it now, because why not? See what happens. Yeah. I actually need some fighting here. Just a little bit. Nothing transpired. Please, I'll search this cocoon for some money. Yeah, 9 silver pieces and 90 copper coins and 5 chunks of gold ore and a broken wood spear and who knows what else. Okay. But back to business. Gathering gloom web, that is. Okay, seems to be one down there. Okay. There we go. 3 more, huh? This is an old forest creeper. But it's a pretty cool place, actually, yeah. The rocks are really cool, the remnants of whatever has existed here are cool, and just the general outlay of the forest is, except for those evil creatures, is somewhat inviting, actually. Let's see. We're up to 5 out of 8. Let's focus here. Looks like there might be more that way. One more over here. Good. Well, a few more that way, I guess. Alright, lurker, show yourself. Come to us. We'll lurk you back. Okay. Creeper, fine. Easy to defeat, easy enough. One more here, good. Oh, come on now. There we go. Alright, we collected all the gloom webs we needed to do. Now, we have to find the hag of the old forest. So, this might take us a while. Alright, lurker. It's in my inventory, so full now. That's okay. I don't need the map to the party tree. Well, let's walk together in this forest. It will take us a while to get to the hag. But on the other hand, we might find something interesting on our way. I don't know. Let's see what our boar thinks. Should we ride our boar? Well, Swinecock says yes. Ride me, please. Okay. Oh, well, Not a very good place to start the riding adventures, but, well, we're kind of okay actually. We made it with minor breakage of minor legs. Well, not really. Minor breakage of not so minor legs, cause the legs on my boar are actually significant. If you haven't noticed by now, which would be crazy if you haven't, my boar is huge. I mean, look at that thing. And sure, his legs are somewhat short relative to the size of his body, but they're not minor. No, they're not. Okay. Okay, the forest here looks more like what I'm used to from Breed. You know, more oppressive. It's not just that it's denser, you know. Dense forests are just fine, but it has something about it that's not quite right. And I'm sure it has to do with some of the trees, but also with what is happening in Middle-earth in general. Right, Barrel Huron? Wow, a Barrel Huron. Those are relatively tough to defeat. Again, just relatively. It's too dense for us to try to go the other way, so we have to go around. Okay, there's an opening this way. Okay. Apparently I cannot climb on this side. Thanks. Oh, you were not meaning to attack me, sorry. Too late now. I thought you were. Then the barrel candles, we have a deed for them, but not for the spiders? That's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Understand why we need a deed for the barrel candle. And I don't mind that. After the story with the mother and all that. But I don't understand why we have spider slayer deeds in many places, but not all places. It's not like the spiders here are any less threatening or any less evil than anywhere else in Middle-earth. Okay. Well, back on the board, I guess. At least for a little bit. More spiders, but that's alright. Now maybe we're approaching the place where the old hag lives. We shall see, we shall see. Can't be certain. Oh yes, it looks like it. There we are. Henbrun? That's the old hag? Doesn't look that old. The hag of the old forest.
Who are you? Have you been sent by Blue Cloak? No. I see you're just some hapless adventurer.
Excuse me here. You begin to explain that you're actually looking for her, but she holds up her hand and interrupts you. Stop right there. I do not want to hear your story. I have too much to do. I'm not but a poor old woman, living alone in the dark forest. Usually the man in the blue cloak comes by with a basket of food, but he has not been by for days. I do not know who he is, but who did I become dependent upon the fish he brought? Fish? Huh. Well now, I have an idea. You seem to want something from me, though I'm but a poor old woman who has nothing. Nothing! Where was I? Oh yes, you want something from me, and I want this week's fish. Go get me some fish from the nearby river. Then I'll hear your tale. If not, then good day to you. Alrighty then, but it seems like you want something else from me too.
Stay a moment.
Oh, now you have a gentle voice. Since you shall be trespassing about the woods, you might as well help me out with a few other tasks. I want to make my favorite dish, bear meat soup, but I lack some ingredients. Wait, you need spider kitten, bear meat and Huron branches for your bear meat soup? Ugh. Obviously, I shall need bear meat. Bring me also chopped branches from the wicked Hjorns, and chitin from the lurkers and creepers. Smoked bear stew? Okay. Well, I guess I'm a little too judgmental. It might be a good stew after all. I mean, branches from wicked trees? Yummy. And the most indigestible part of arachnoids? The chitin? Yummy. Alright, well, let's see. I like spider chitin and bear meat and huron branches. That's all over the place, right? Yeah, that's fine. We can start working on that. But obviously it will take a while. I need 8 and 4 and 6. So that's plenty. As such, let's see, does this count? Yeah. Try to gather a hornet here as well. Oh, not so good. Use count for beyond branches. Sure. What? The tree's confused. I'm confused. Well, we collected one Huron branch. That is fine. Okay, so the bear meat is just hunting for bears. I don't recall seeing any bears, but I'm sure I'll see some. So what we should do here is I'll continue hunting, and I'll see you guys when I'm almost done. Okay? Ooh, the forest is so nice here above the lower reaches. Oh yeah, I see a bear over there too. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Okay, I defeated some bears, some Hjorns, and got what I need from them. I still need to defeat a couple more spiders. Collect their chitin. Yeah, that might be the last one I need. That is pretty good. On top of it, it will be smoked, though. Well, if she uses the branches to smoke it, okay, it will be a wicked smoking stuff. Oh yeah, just for demonstration, yeah, there are withered bark shredders around here. That's the type of bear I've been defeating. In any case, if the old hack uses the wicked branches, or branches from wicked trees, for the smoking part, there will be wickedly smoked bear stew. But I wonder why she needs the chitin. Maybe as a soup bowl to make out of chitin? I don't know. Weird stuff, all in all. However, we also need to catch some fish for her. And that is way less weird, you know. Let's eat some fresh fish, that makes total sense. So let's do that first. Before we turn to her. Ravila. I'm a bit too far, the river. Some distance though. Well, here's the water, unless I'm mistaken. Oh no, I'm mistaken. This was not. Well, no, it is the water. But we just need to go further down for some reason. Maybe that's a good fishing spot. I would surmise. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's a beautiful waterfall there. And this location is not too bad actually. Okay, but in order for us to fish, we need the fishing rods. Of course, I'm almost out of space to do anything. And now I have to find my fishing rod among all the junk. Ah, there it is. A basic fishing rod. Okay. The Great Craft Great Sword, yes. I think I should lock this just in case. Okay, and that's good. Now let's try to fish here, like so. Hopefully this will work. Let's see here, I need to find... nothing? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm not doing this right. Does it have to be exactly in the spot, and otherwise it won't count? Plus, I need to catch 5 fish. Wait. Ah, there we go. This fish better qualify. Oh yeah, I caught a fish. Oh, and a quest item. Wait. Did you guys see that? There was a quest item. I couldn't read it. Why not? Or maybe it just told me, well, the fish I caught is a quest item, which it is, but although it started a new quest, but I was mistaken. Okay, there's the second fish. And that counted too. Okay, so we don't have to be too precise with the spot, which is good. That's reassuring. Fishing, one of the only ways a hobbit can spend an afternoon snoozing in the sun and still get dinner. But what about humans, huh? Doesn't it apply to humans as well? Here we go, the third one. So 2 more guys. Then we shall return to the hag. If she's even that. People call her the hag, but she has a name, she has a proper name. Maybe it's inappropriate for me to call her the hag. It's just that both other people and the quest refers to her as the hag, so... You know, it's in a convenient shortcut. But it can also be insulting. Now let's see. We're almost done. 1 more fish. Ooh, this bit almost right away. Well, good for us. We caught all the fish we needed. Now, let me put my sword back. Which is where? There. Good. Okay. And I shall meet you back at, well, let's say the old lady. And here we go. Back at the old lady's place. It's a tiny house, no? Pretty tiny. That's where she lives. Chickens, that's good. If we have chickens, why do you need weird bear stew? I don't know. Fish, I get it, but... oh well.
What do you need?
You have done it. Splendid. Splendid for you.
You again? Oh, but you seem to have fish with you this time.
Excellent. I'll take those. Then we may talk. Ah.
Very well. You did as I asked. I will allow you to ask in return. What is it that you want from me?
You explain your search for information about Louis-Lots. Louis-Lots? How old do you think I am? I'm no elf, who lived thousands of years. Now that I think on it, however, the name does dredge up some old memories. Enbran ponders, her wrinkled face crinkling even more as she thinks. Yes, I do recall Louis-Lots having some dealings with my great ancestor, but I cannot help you. The knowledge of what they spoke is lost, stolen, by my wicked sister, Kedrak the Cruel. What? 'Twas she who stole the Amon Grimoire, the book of secrets my family has passed down for generations. Among its pages I recall an account of the Lady Louilot, but what she came here for I no longer recall. Time has stolen my memories. My sister has stolen the account, along with so very much more. She left me, all alone in this dark forest. An old woman with no one. So lonely beneath the black branches, so alone, so very alone. She pauses dramatically, as though hoping you might offer some words of comfort, but then she rushes on before you are able to speak. She lives down by the Brandywine, so perhaps the grimoire is not wholly lost. I've never been to her new home, which I am sure is a hovel. I'm too old to make the journey. She made sure to be far enough away to ensure that. You could go looking for the book to get your answers. If you seize it back, bring it to me. I would reward you greatly. But beware of my sister, champion. She has had decades to study the grimoire. Who knows what dark power she now wields? Really? That's your opinion of your own sister, but who knows? Maybe she's truly evil. Or cruel, at least. Family matters. And on that note, family does matter, and we should deal with some family matters next time, guys. Enjoy the little garden behind me, the wicked trees, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.